Josh Kern was part of the 9 Bedford Row team that visited Azerbaijan in November 2020. He's going to explain the findings that he made when he went to the district of Fizuli and saw the cultural destruction and the area soon after the Armenian forces had left. Josh, tell us about your findings when you visited Fizuli in November 2020.
Thank you, Stephen. Drea Becker and I visited the occupied part of the district of Fuzuli on the 21st of November 2020. It had been recaptured by Azerbaijani forces just over a month earlier. Fizuli has a rich historical past and diverse cultural legacy. It was the site of Neolithic and Bronze Age residential areas, tombs, mosques and caravanserai, which represented symbols of the cultural heritage of a land which is a cradle of civilization. In Fizuli, Drea and I saw nothing less than an apocalyptic scene, with not a single civilian building left undamaged or undestroyed. We saw widespread destruction of cultural heritage, the sites of destroyed mosques, desecrated cemeteries, not to mention hospitals and other civilian structures. Approaching from Horadiz in the south, we headed north towards Fizuli city. Extensive destruction and a landscape emptied of human civilization were visible. As the mountains of Nagorno-Karabakh appeared on the horizon, the ruins of destroyed buildings lay all around. Not a single building visibly appeared to have been left standing. Destroyed military vehicles and debris littered the road. We stopped at the village of Kerdla and saw the remnants of a village whose buildings had been utterly destroyed. We stopped at the ruins of the villages of Yukari, Abdurrahmanli, and Ishigli. We saw large quantities of piping collected and deposited on the sides of the road. The village was in ruins without a single building left visibly intact. An abandoned bulldozer was among the ruins, suggesting deliberate destruction. We stopped at the village of Dadali. Isolated gravestones indicated a destroyed cemetery. Another abandoned bulldozer could be seen among the ruins. Bullet casings were scattered on the ground, and signs of battle were visible. Moving into the ruins of Fizuli, materiel and weaponry were abandoned on the side of the road. Another bulldozer was visible. As we stood in the centre of what had once been Fizuli town, we saw shrubland and an occasional ruin. We walked on to what was left of a cemetery. Gravestones had been overturned and smashed. We moved to the outskirts of the former city. We saw the ruins of a destroyed bridge and what we were told were the ruins of the town's hospital. All that remained were trees, shrubland, and some isolated foundation stones. From this point, the Garak Epek Tepe Hill, a site of important historical and archaeological significance, was visible. However, due to the risk of landmines, we were not able to inspect the hill at close quarters.
Thank you, Josh, for your findings of the state of Fizuli in November 2020.